Sorry for the delay there. Yeah, give Purdue credit. I think Matt's got an outstanding team. They're physical. Obviously, they were coming off 2 losses, which happens in league play. But he's got an outstanding group, another outstanding team. Everything's built around Edie, but they got a lot of really good players. So they got a lot of really good players, and I thought their ability to get the stops in the second half and kind of take it from a 9 to a 15-point game and build from there was just too much for us to overcome. But give them credit. I thought our guys battled really well in spots, and but Purdue's got an excellent team. So congrats to them on the win. Questions?
Chris, when we talked to Gene and Nice, they both said that there were things that you guys focused on that you did better today. Maybe that was something they were taking out of this, even though it was the most decisive loss of the year. Where did you feel you were better, and why did it not result in more points or outcome?
I thought we played really hard at them. I thought we competed, followed the game plan really well. I think the foul trouble hurt us a little bit, but I thought when we were good offensively, the ball moved better than what it had. I thought defensively we competed and competed on the glass. There were some really good moments, some really good moments, but obviously not the outcome we wanted.
Having to play without Zed, and I'm not sure what that means for him maybe going forward, but how did that impact this game and having to play Owen Spencer for significant minutes?
Yeah, I thought Owen did a great job. Obviously got in foul trouble, but he battled. And I thought he did a great job. I thought Felix did a good job. Gene did a good job. You know, those guys, he's a load in there. It's not just him. They rebound the ball really well, but obviously he's the largest player that those guys have ever played against.
Chris, you guys came out with the press, you got off to an 8-2 lead. Was that kind of the strategy to build a lead early and play with that in the first half?
Oh, that was just, I think you realize it's hard to keep a lead, in that situation. 8-2 is, you got a world of the game left, so I don't think any of us were. Oh, I loved our start. I thought our start was excellent. And I thought our press was good. It was effective for really the whole game. Again, we just struggled. We had too many scoring droughts.
And then first time this season with 4 freshmen starting. You've had 3 start before, but first time with 4.
Yeah.
What did you think of that rotation?
I got a lot of thoughts on that. But listen, those guys have competed all year and played a lot of minutes at this point. That's a tough thing for those guys to do on the road with the top 2 or 3 team in the country. I think that's a tough thing for those guys, but again, they helped our start be really good, and minus some foul trouble, I thought those guys did some really good things.
Go ahead, Adam.
There was a timeout in the second half. I think Justice had just turned it over, and you guys had a pretty significant conversation. It looked like. What are you still trying to maybe get through to him, and what did you see from him today?
No, it was just coaching. Yeah, it wasn't a conversation. Just coaching.
And,
It was fine. It was just coaching.
I think you mentioned rebounding, and that seemed to be an area that really hurt you. What was the key to trying to figure something out there, and how difficult was it?
Yeah, I have to look at it, Adam. I don't know how many Edie got. I think Edie got a couple putbacks. Their 4 men really go to the glass. Really go to the glass. I just think we got shoved underneath too many times. And a couple missed blockouts, but I think more than anything we got shoved underneath a lot.
Purdue got out-rebounded by Maryland the other day, which was just kind of an anomaly, I guess. Today, Zach got his rebounds, but it was Mason Gillis, Caleb first. How active were they on the glass, and how hard was it with your size to keep those 4s off the glass?
Oh, I think they're always active. They're the third best offensive rebounding team in the country. So, they're an elite offensive rebounding team, elite. And it's not just Edie, as you mentioned. It's First and Gillis who get a lot of them. And their point guard comes in their jammer spot, hits the nail, and he gets some as well. Smith. So they're an elite offensive rebounding team. We knew they would come after getting out rebounding and losing 2 in a row. We knew they would rebound the ball well and play well today, and they did.
Any more? One more with Adam in the back.
what can you say about Zed's status going forward? Is it that could he return this season, or is this a point where maybe you say it's time to shut it down?
We don't know anything right now definitively, Adam. Obviously, we're hopeful, but we don't know anything right now definitively on Zed. We should know more here probably in a couple days.
And if he were to not be able to go, is Owen a guy that could realistically play on a game-by-game basis?
Sure. I think in some games, yeah. I mean, I think in certain games, certain matchups. You know, Adam, as you saw the other day, we didn't struggle. We struggled when they went small, when Iowa went small. You know, we had no real matchups for when they went. So many people in our league play small. I think that's more of my concern right now. Certainly when you Purdue doesn't play small, okay? But a lot of teams in the league do, so that's probably as much of my concern as anything.
Thanks,
Okay.
Coach.